up with these sound bites. All right, and we're back, and we are gonna head into entertainment news. So the biggest news over the break for entertainment and for rap and hip hop, if you want to call it that, Soldier Boy versus Chris Brown beef. Uh, this all started because Chris Soldier Boy talked to Karuchi or he followed her, liked her pics or whatever.
That's how it always starts.
Chris Brown, Chris Brown got wind of it, and he basically just went off attacking Soldier Boy, calling him names, calling him out. Soldier Boy responded with the Draco. And, and,
Basically, the only word said in the song. Right?
And now there's gonna be a celebrity boxing match between Chris Brown and Soldier Boy. I forget exactly when, probably like March or April, whatever they said. And what do you guys think of this? First of all, who's gonna win? I got my money on Chris Brown all day.
I don't know, man. I just saw a photo of Soldier Boy.
My
That
man.
kid looks like a skeleton.
My man, he was lifting like 5-pound dumbbells. I was like, really?
Damn, that's crazy.
Chris Brown could do a flip standing straight. Like, you don't even need a backflip. You don't need a running start. Nothing. Like, you're not gonna win that fight.
And on top of that, Chris Brown is a dancer, and dancers tend to be.
He's
know,
not
pretty
going
more
strong.
agile.
He's not gonna-
a little bit more better on their feet.
Agile is not gonna run out of energy quickly. Like, but they both have
I
trainers.
just hit the crank that on the stage.
Right.
Mike Tyson is helping
Get outta
out.
there.
Mike Tyson is helping out Chris Brown, and Floyd Mayweather was helping out Soldier Boy.
Oh, what happened with that?
But I think it's because he wants to fight Conor McGregor, so their schedules didn't match up. So now he's getting help from Evander Holyfield, the guy that Mike Tyson bit his ear off. So that should be interesting.
That's actually
That's
awesome.
actually
That's
better.
actually awesome.
That's actually 10 times better than what's it called? Than Floyd Mayweather and Mike Tyson. This is just I
think it's a publicity stunt
see.
for the
I
most
don't
part.
think it is. I think that Chris Brown just got so mad, like
Hey,
because
man, that would make for great
when-
TV. I would definitely.
that
watch
is great
that.
TV. It might the end result might be publicity stunt, but I don't think it started like that because Chris Brown is crazy about Karuchi. Like every single time somebody mentions her, talks about her, does something, he's just always at them. Like he's always
there,
making
right?
video. He's always there. And he said the other day like that he would stalk her because he still likes her. I was like,
Whoa.
yeah,
The things you can only get away with when you're famous. Dude. Anybody else said that'd be crazy.
Anybody else, the cops would have been called and everything. I'm just like, I think he should just leave Karuchi alone. Like just
Don't get me wrong, very good-looking girl.
either you
Extremely
go
gorgeous lady.
with
Shoot,
Karuchi.
I mean, it's a lot of good-looking girls, but that thing
Go-
must be torch.
either you go.
That thing.
Either you go with Karuchi or you just leave her alone. To me, in my opinion, like either you try to work it out or it's
You
done.
can't be looking petty in front of the entire world. You can't start boxing matches just
can't.
over a girl.
You
Don't
can't.
get me wrong, it makes for good
It's gonna be
television.
an easy win though.
Makes for good television and your name's in the news. But
Like,
you know,
and then he got kicked out of a gym, out of LA Fitness, because they were playing loud music. They told him to leave. Then apparently he spit at somebody at the gym, like one
Who?
of the managers, Chris Brown,
he's just,
Oh, wow.
he's just acting a
and
fool
he's
right
just
now.
he's just
Jeez.
going off. And then Soldier Boy got robbed. No, did he get robbed or something like that? He was in the hood trying to act gangster, and then it just went downhill. Like they tried to fight him instead.
Yeah, he
He
claimed
claimed-
him and Chris Brown from the same hood or something like that.
They're
both-
not even from L.A. That's the thing. Chris Brown is not from L.A., so I don't know why he's saying he's blood. He's from like Virginia or something.
He's like from the south. He's from
country
rural
boy
Both
from
of them.
Tappahannock.
both of them are from the South. So that I don't understand. I really don't understand this beef. And another one that I really do not understand where this came from is Kodak Black versus Lil Wayne. Kodak Black challenged Lil Wayne to a fight to see who the best rapper alive is.
area. Wait, like an actual fist fight, or like just
Yes.
spitting at each other?
No, an actual
How
fight.
does that?
Lil
that is
Wayne
not-
will punish Kodak Black.
To-
Sit down.
No, I
Not
think
even that,
so.
But that doesn't make any sense. If you're trying to figure out who the best rapper is, why are you trying to fight?
That just
Like,
means you're the
I mean,
better
that's
fighter.
the logic a lot of people use nowadays.
I'm just
though.
like, who?
That's true.
Who raised? He just got out of jail too.
Nah, dude, Kodak don't even want the Wheezy bars.
When
dude. Lil Wayne would rap circles about.
Yeah,
around
that's why.
Kodak,
Because he
dude. Don't
knows that probably.
it's kind of like different cities. Whatever city go the hardest, that's the more important city to people these
That is
days.
true. That
You
just
know.
made no
all
sense to
hometown
me.
Right.
You got donkey today for that. I was like, good. 'Cause
The donkey.
the
of the
logic,
day.
the logic on that is not. It's just not there.
Dude, ever since Kodak came out of jail, he's just been in the news for doing some dumb stuff, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like
every
and then
time
when
I
as
see him,
soon as
it's
he
some
got out, he had
crazy
his
thing.
Bible. He said thank God and all that, and then his lawyers were like, oh, he's a great person and this and then you gonna fight. You gonna ask to fight Lil Wayne in like 2 weeks after you get out. In more hip hop news, Nicki Minaj and Meek Mill have finally broke up. And that Drake lyric rang true. Not even when she tell you you just better as friends. So
That I know that had to hurt.
that had to hurt.
I mean, we all knew it was
Damn,
coming
we
eventually.
really did.
Meek just stays taking L's, man.
He really
God
does.
Damn.
I don't-
And you saw the video of him falling down the stairs?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
That was great.
He had one
that
W
was-
with that new tape, and then it's just back to
That
the L's,
was
man.
Right.
great. That was great.
Jesus.
Oh, that was hilarious. And then yesterday, Nicki was seen spotted with Drake and Lil Wayne.
Damn.
And
that
so I
sucks
think-
to be Meek right now, man.
Man, she took a photo with Drake and then the separate photo with Drake and then one with Drake and Lil Wayne. Now I think she's making her album again,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah,
they're
if-
probably gonna be on it. Oh my God, Meek Mill.
Yeah,
is-
nah, from what I know, aren't like Drake, Nicki, and Wayne like didn't they all like come up together?
Young Money.
Well, yeah,
That's
Young
Young
Money.
Money,
They
right?
brought.
Mhm.
That's like the big three. Of course,
That was
there's-
like way back in
Of
the
course
day though,
there's-
before Drake left.
But I mean, hopefully
Tiger.
Nicki gets back to making some
Right?
quality
That's
tracks
all I
because
want.
Yeah, she's actually
She's-
good on
she
the
been
mic.
falling
she's,
off, so-
she's actually pretty good on the mic.
She has
for a female
fallen off.
MC.
because while she was with Meek, I
my
don't
favorite.
know.
My favorite
she was going for
female.
those pop hits. You feel me?
My favorite female rapper is Rhapsody, who was on
Rhapsody.
Kendrick Lamar's album, the song Complexion. I think she did better than Kendrick on that verse.
Yeah, nah. I
Dude.
feel like the hip hop landscape. There's a lot of females that are up and comers.
I just feel like Rhapsody is the best MC. And then
There's one girl
Then
from
Remy Ma.
Chicago. There's one
Dreezy.
There's one girl from Chicago. She's like with Chance's crew, like No Name or
Oh, it's
something.
not. Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah,
It's
she's
not
mad
Dreezy.
good. She's
I thought
like
you were talking
really,
about-
she's like spoken word over a beat, which is kind of crazy.
Got
If you
you.
have an appreciation for rap, check her out.
Got you. What do you think is next for Meek Mill? What do you think Meek Mill has
he
to
just
do
got to
to
come out
stop
with some
taking
heat. He got his heart broken. He got to come out with some
Yeah.
heat.
I saw like on Instagram a while ago because he dropped Dream Takes 4.
that? He
He
said
was talking about
4.5.
That's exactly what I'm saying. 4.5, wherever that
That's
is.
coming on. That gotta. He need to drop that now.
At that point, Meek just needs to move on, bro. You lost
needs to
Nicki.
drop
He needs
it.
to take everyone's attention somewhere else because
Drop that tape and then just move on. Just focus on rapping. But then he said he's not gonna rap about violence anymore and like killing. So that would be interesting to see.
He just rap about his rollie for 15 tracks.
Right.
It's all right.
Yo, we've heard that for years now.
Dude, Ray, I don't know how. It's
I
kind of
don't-
at this point. I kind of give
As
him
soon as I
props.
hear Rolling, I'm just like,
I kind of got to give him props for saying the rollie so many times and keeping it kind of fresh.
and
You
we
know what I'm
still.
saying? It's
Yeah.
always about the rollie or him in the streets.
Mhm.
Word.
I want to know what's happening with MMG because they definitely fell off. Him and Wale. Wale's my favorite on MMG.
yeah,
What's
I need my boy Fat Trell to come out with something.
I like Fat Trail too.
Fat Trell, Wale, Rick Ross. Who else is
Fat
on
Trail.
MMG?
Meek Mill.
Stally, Meek Mill. Who else? They got one more person. Oh, Marion was.
Marion.
yeah,
Shout
he
out
was
to
part of that.
Marion, wherever
Really?
you
Shout out to
are.
Omarion.
Right.
Yeah, wherever he is, man.
Who? Gunplay.
There you go.
Gunplay.
That's the one I'm forgetting about.
Gunplay. He had an all right album. He hasn't made an album in years though.
Yeah, I know a few songs
That's-
of Gunplay. He has a few like bangers. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Some good
That's
party hits.
always in groups. Like Young Money, you had Lil Wayne, Nicki, Drake. MMG, you got Rick Ross, Wale, Meek Mill.
Those
And
are the
then
big three.
I
for
feel like
both.
the only one or only couple groups is like TDE.
Oh, where they're all sick. Like,
Yeah,
almost
where they're
everyone
all
in
like
TD is crazy.
you know everybody. Like Kendrick might be the main guy, but they still like you still show love to other
Kendrick's
ones.
the
Who
best.
does,
but then
uh,
you have like Schoolboy, you have J Rock.
They all tweet each other's albums.
What about Dreamville? Who do they have besides
Dreamville,
J.
J.
Cole?
I don't know the people. That's the thing.
I think it's like Boz is one of them.
I
Hmm.
forget.
I think so. I don't
I
know.
forget. They put out an album too last
They
year.
have like collaborative.
It's the same
tapes
with
and
Pro
stuff.
Era. Like Pro Era, you know Joey Badass.
Hmm.
Like there is CJ Fly. You do have Kirk Knight. You have Nick Caution.
and all that.
Nick Caution is nice.
But their relevance is just on a different level, huh?
It's ju- yeah.
Yeah, they're strictly like
The
more
only-
New York though.
Yeah.
Like they're
The-
more known within New York City.
And then you have the ASAP crew. ASAP Ferg
it's
is
just
pretty.
Ferg
Ferg and
though.
Rocky, yeah. And then you had Yams who passed away. Rest in peace,
R.I.P.
Yams.
Yams. Did y'all go to Yams Day by any chance, or did y'all see how
I
wild
went-
Yams Day
I didn't go
I
to this
didn't.
one. I went
Oh
to
my God.
I went to the one for Stilo for
Stilo Day.
Capital
Okay,
Steez.
like Steez Day or whatever.
Yeah, Steez Day.
Yeah, but okay.
that
so
was free. I didn't
my
go to
friends-
Yams though.
My
Moses
friends went to Yams Day.
Mhm.
Both years, right? And Yams Day last year, it wasn't anything crazy. It was in Terminal 5, and if
Mhm.
you know New York and you've been to concerts, Terminal 5's on 59th Street. It's a very small venue.
Mhm.
It's like $50 to get in usually, the tickets.
Yeah.
And it's like there's no seats. It's just you on the floor, you mosh pit and everything. It's
Yeah.
actually like a really, really cool place to go, right?
Mhm.
But this year,
This
because
year.
Yams Day was such a success last year, it was in Madison.
Mhm.
They moved up to Madison.
Yeah.
And the amount of names that pulled up
Yup.
were ridiculous.
Mm.
Kendrick.
They had Kendrick, they had ASAP, they had like Pro Era, they had Action Bronson. They had so many people that I can't like. I imagine being there. I saw Snapchats of like the entire like, crowd mosh pitting for a good like 3 hours straight.
That's a lot. That's a lot of mosh pitting.
They had so many heads pull up. It was crazy.
Yeah, but the hip hop world has definitely been pretty interesting over the past.
It really
They
has.
keep it interesting.
Like I don't.
Year.
Whether it be
Every day.
whether it be sick music or controversy, it's awesome.
Right.
It's
awesome.
Every single day is something about hip hop. All right. Speaking of hip hop, Big Sean is dropping this Friday. His album. I'm actually excited for this album. I feel like Big Sean has progressed. Like he's gotten better every single album, every project, every song. And so like this one, I'm actually gonna buy it. I'm actually gonna really listen to it. And any other projects that you guys are anticipating, looking forward to? Shit.
Chief Keef Mansion music.
For the hood people out there, Elijah got your back. That
We
drill.
got you.
I haven't heard Chief Keef project since his first one, to be honest.
Since the Bang 3.
He made one at the beginning of the year called 2017.
Didn't he like retire and now he's coming back, right? Is that how it works?
Yeah. So hopefully he comes back with some
flames.
listen toable music.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
at least I want to understand what he's saying, you know?
Right.
Except for Sosa. That's all I hear in his
Sosa.
songs. But yeah, no, I'm actually looking forward to the Big Sean project too. Every song he's dropped has been really good off the mixtapes. I mean, off the album so far.
I've never really been. I mean, no disrespect to Big Sean. I've never really been a fan of him. I definitely respect his music, but just never really listened to him
I
too
feel
much.
the exact same way until this album.
Yeah.
Like, I've heard the singles like Bounce Back and Moves. Both really good songs in my opinion. Yeah,
I want who's dropping? Pusha T. Pusha T's dropping.
That's supposed to drop like last year though.
Yeah,
Where
that
is
was supposed to drop last year. I'm waiting for Royce the 5'9" with DJ Premier to drop.
That sounds sick.
Who else is dropping?
What else?
Drake
I'm
is
on
dropping.
Complex right now, and there's like a list of the most anticipated albums of 2017.
Drake.
I'm just gonna fire a few of them off the top
More
of my
Life.
head. More Life, definitely. Yeah, More Life. Fake Love is pretty good. I don't know. At this point, man, Drake's just everywhere you go, and Drake drops like a new song every week. I'm kind of over him. You know what I'm saying?
I haven't listened to that song. Like
Fake
and
Love.
like
Fake
the
Love's
actual.
pretty good.
I've heard like remixes, but not the actual song.
All right, so you have Kanye supposed to drop a new album.
Oh yeah, it was that TurboGrafx.
TurboGrafx 16.
Graphic 16.
Apparently, there's a new Jay-Z album in the works, which is
Oh
pretty
yeah,
awesome.
he's in the booth with Zaytoven.
That's actually sick.
That should be great.
Apparently, Kendrick might be having something new coming
Kendrick?
out this year, which should be amazing.
Oh, he said he's gonna take time with his project, and that's what I love about Kendrick. Like he's like, I'm gonna take time, I'm not gonna rush it. There's nobody, no label like you need to drop now or whatever. He's just doing it when he wants to do it. That's what I love. TD.
I feel like there's definitely like I was talking to a friend of mine who's actually an aspiring artist who's actually making moves. I feel like a lot of us have friends who are becoming an artist, want to be rappers, but this kid's like selling out shows in the city, and he's going to South by Southwest. If anybody knows what that is the giant like festival, music, entertainment, just culture festival in Texas. So he's on his way there. Shout outs to Mike. But we were talking about hip hop recently, and we had a conversation about albums, right? And the fact that you have all of these trap artists like Young Thug and Future who drop multiple projects in a year. Then you have other hip hop artists like A$AP Rocky and Kendrick where they let their albums breathe for a second. And we were talking about like how as an artist, would you rather drop multiple projects in a year or maybe drop an album every 1 or 2 years so you can have people digest the music?
For me, it depends on what you're going for. Because Kendrick and Young Thug, like
they're two different sounds.
They're going or Future. They're going for way two different things. Kendrick wants to be the best rapper alive or dead, top 10 DOA. Like that's what he's going for. He's going for the best bars, the best verse, the ones that mean something.
He's like there's actual like a musicality with his music. You know what I'm saying?
And like Young Thug is going for maybe the top hit. Future's maybe going for the
party
best song,
music.
party music. Migos, they doing Bad and Bougie and stuff like that. So that's what they might be going for, but they're not. That's the thing. They're not going for the same thing, and so.
Which is good. Everybody should have their own niche.
Yeah.
That's what's awesome about hip hop now. We keep talking about it, but now we're in like a really good age. I don't know if I want to go as far as golden age because I said that before and I got flamed in the broadcast. But you know, it's a really good time because if you want your bars, you can go to Kendrick or you can go to New York, you can go to all these other places.
Yeah.
But if you want your turn up trap music, you got Migos, you got Young Thug, you got Travis Scott, you got Future. It's a good time. You have
I just want them to get the what's it called? The title that they deserve. Like I don't want Migos to somebody say like, oh, they're the best lyricists ever. Like
no,
I don't want that. I just want
mama.
bars. Like that's
He's like wiping the sweat off my brow. God damn.
yeah. I think Schoolboy Q said he's going back in the studio.
You serious?
Yeah, like
Already?
he said that at the end of last year. He was just like, "All right, I'm done playing. I'm going back." I was like,
Damn. I respect that.
I
respect
hear
the
you. I
hustle.
hear you talking, schoolboy.
Schoolboy.
Because his album dropped when the whole Philando Castile
Mhm.
and
Yeah, dude. I think his
that,
last
that
album
whole
was actually
situation
like really, really
that was
good.
great, but like it didn't get that praise or that like it didn't reach as
Personally,
many
I
people.
thought it was a really, really good album. Almost every song like bangs. It slaps on the mic. Also, if anybody cares, I saw Schoolboy live because he had the Blank Face
saw him
tour.
live.
He went to
Yeah.
Terminal 5. Like I said, I paid $50 to see Schoolboy.
How was that?
Absolute, like, awesome. Like, he's just a showman. Like, the show was supposed to last an hour and a half, 2 hours max. We were there for 3 hours. Because literally, as a one point on stage, like, it's an hour and a half, and he just, like, he plays collard greens. And if you guys know collard greens, that's an absolute, like banger, right? And he's like, you know what? They want me to get off the mic. They want me to get off the mic. And they wanted me to get off the stage. And the minute he says that, they cut his mic off. He gets a brand new mic. He goes, I can't get off the stage. I haven't played Man of the Year. That part, Tuki knows, and all these like songs that everyone likes. He's awesome. Like if you have an appreciation for, and he has songs that are actually like really good lyrics. But he also has those songs that you play at the club and it like everybody likes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he had that was my favorite verse or one of them on Vice City where it was all of them. I like his verse at the end, but on the album it was cut. He had like a longer part on.
Oh really?
In the actual music video, yeah, where I think he was talking to Drake. About
talking to Drake.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then I know they did a remix to that part, all of TDE. That was pretty sick for the hip hop heads out there. If you haven't checked it out, definitely go check it out.
Definitely check it out. I've been more into R&B lately. I don't know why.
Ooh.
Like I've just
I
like
feel you,
Tory Lanez.
Andrew in love, huh?
You and your feelings?
Nah. Nah, it's just Tory Lanez came out with what's it called?
He dropped something new.
The new Toronto 2 and Chicks Tape 4. I prefer Chicks Tape 4 over the new.
He dropped
Toronto
2 tapes?
2. Yeah.
Wow.
On January 1st.
That's awesome. On New Year's, that's
great
crazy.
way to start the year. Yeah, definitely.
No, I feel you. I feel like hip hop is everywhere you go now. Hip hop is bigger than ever. I feel like I see it and I hear it everywhere I go. So right now,
shout out to Donald Glover getting Migos. They went up like 200%.
Oh yeah, he shouted them out during when he won his award for fucking Atlanta or whatever. Yeah. But no, I feel like at this point I kind of need a palate cleanser because all I listen to is hip hop and there's so much hip hop coming out.
Listen to R&B.
I've been listening to like some electronic. If you guys know Daft Punk, the throwbacks, I've been listening to like really old Daft Punk from like the 90s and early 2000s. That's what I've been messing with. But aside from that, it's either that or the new Migos album. Culture's pretty awesome.
I actually want to listen to that. I've listened to the Migos.
If you know what you're getting yourself into, because you know Migos ain't gonna blow your mind with the bars. It's all party hits. Everyone's heard Bad and Bougie maybe like 50 times.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a pretty good album.
All right. Well, that hip hop is doing great this year, as they have last year, and they'll continue to do for so many years. But what's not great this year is the presidency. Donald Trump doing terrible things already. It's not even 2 weeks. It'll be 2 weeks tomorrow, and it's already chaos. Like I said, his disapproval rating is higher than his approval rating, and it only took 8 days. We'll talk more about it when we get back.